Are you ready to explore one of the most epic countries on Earth? From the thunder of Niagara Falls to the silence of snow-covered peaks, from cozy coastal villages to glowing city skylines. This isn't just a trip, it's a journey through the wonders of Canada. So buckle up, hit play, and let's dive into the most beautiful places in Canada, all in breathtaking 4K. Before we proceed, did you know Canada has more lakes than the rest of the world combined? Or that it's the second largest country on the planet? From epic glaciers to quiet fishing villages, Canada travel is full of surprises. Let's dive into the most amazing places in Canada you have to see. The adventure starts now. Welcome to the wonders of Canada. A land of mighty mountains, sparkling lakes, and some of the most beautiful places on Earth. A land where wild rivers roar, ancient glaciers shimmer, and vibrant cities meet untamed wilderness. Whether you're planning your next big adventure or just dreaming of travel, this 4K travel video is packed with breathtaking spots you'll want to visit. So, sit back, relax, and let's explore the best places to visit in Canada together. Our first stop is the mighty Niagara Falls. These world-famous waterfalls thunder down with incredible power. One of the true natural wonders of Canada and a must-see for any visitor. Get soaked on a boat ride, or enjoy the view from above. Welcome to Toronto, Canada's largest city, and a buzzing mix of culture, energy, and skyline views. Before we continue, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification button. Thanks for your support. Start your journey at the iconic Nathan Phillips Square, where locals gather under the giant Toronto sign, especially when the city lights up at night. Step back in time inside the fairy tale-like Casa Loma, a real casa right in the city. Then rise high above it all at the CN Tower, one of the tallest structures in the world, and take a walk on the Edge Walk if you're brave enough. Catch a movie at the futuristic Cinesphere, the world's first permanent IMAX theater. Or find peace in the heart of the city at High Park, a green escape full of trails, lakes, and even cherry blossoms in spring. Whether you're here for food, festivals, or skyline views, Toronto always brings the vibe. Welcome to Ottawa. Begin your visit at the modern elegance of the Vimy Memorial Bridge, a hidden gem surrounded by water, perfect for photos, sunsets, or a quiet moment away from the city buzz. Take a peaceful stroll across the Laurier Avenue Bridge, where you'll see the scenic Rideau Canal, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that becomes the world's longest skating rink in winter. Ensure to visit the stunning Parliament Hill. Watch the changing of the guard in summer, or catch the light show that dances across the buildings at night. Step into the past at the breathtaking Notre Dame Cathedral, Ottawa's oldest and most majestic church. Ottawa is more than just Canada's capital. It's a place where every path tells a story. Just a short drive from Quebec City, you'll find one of Canada's hidden gems, the breathtaking Montmorency Falls. Towering at 83 meters, it's actually taller than Niagara Falls, and just as unforgettable. Feel the mist on your face as you stand on the suspension bridge that stretches right over the roaring cascade. It's a thrilling view, water thundering down into the Montmorency River below, with cliffs on either side that glow golden at sunset. In winter, the falls freeze into a giant cone of ice known as the Sugar Loaf, a surreal sight straight out of a snow globe. Whether you're chasing waterfalls or just the perfect photo, Montmorency Falls is pure Canadian magic. Welcome to the frozen heart of the Canadian Rockies. The Owen-Spearing Athabasca Glacier, part of the mighty Columbia icefield. This isn't just snow and ice, it's a journey back in time, walking on a glacier that's over 10,000 years old. In this surrounding are giant peaks like Mount Columbia and the North Peak, standing guard over the ice like frozen giants. Step out and feel the crunch of glacier beneath your feet, cold, blue, and endlessly beautiful. The Athabasca Glacier is a must-see natural wonder and a chilling reminder of Earth's powerful beauty. Get ready for postcard perfection, because Banff National Park is what nature dreams are made of. Nestled in the heart of the Canadian Rockies, it is Canada's oldest national park and easily one of its most breathtaking. Glide across the deep blue waters of Lake Minnewanka, or follow the winding Bow River, where the reflections of snowy peaks ripple across the surface. Every turn here reveals something magical. Waterfalls tumbling down cliffs, wildlife grazing in open meadows, and mountains that seem to touch the sky. Banff is the kind of place that stays with you forever, a true jewel of the wonders of Canada. Jump into summer at the Grotto in Georgian Bay. Dive into the crystal-clear waters of the Grotto, hidden along the rugged cliffs of Georgian Bay in the stunning Bruce Peninsula National Park. Nearby, you'll find charming harbors where boats are docked. Fishermen unload their catch, and the lake breeze feels like freedom. This natural sea cave, carved out over thousands of years, is a hidden paradise. The Grotto is nature at its most raw and refreshing, a hidden treasure of Canada's summer wonders. Welcome to Jasper National Park, the wild soul of the Canadian Rockies. This is where nature runs free, skies stretch forever, and adventure is always just around the bend. As you explore deeper, keep your eyes peeled. Black bears and mountain goats often cross your path here. Journey to the roaring Upper Sunwapta Falls, where glacier-fed waters crash through a canyon with incredible force. It's nature's soundtrack, and you'll feel it in your bones. Whether you're hiking, canoeing, or just breathing in the crisp alpine air, this is one of the best places to visit in Canada for anyone who craves adventure and solitude in equal measure. Get a taste of Europe in Montreal. This is a city where North America meets Europe, and every street feels like a celebration of culture, history, and flavor. Wander through the streets of the bustling old port, filled with street performers, cafes, and a view of the St. Lawrence River that never gets old. Then climb the hill to St. Joseph's Oratory, a peaceful sanctuary with sweeping views of the city skyline. And don't miss the futuristic biosphere, a giant geodesic dome that celebrates our connection to the planet, perfect for curious minds of all ages. Step inside the breathtaking Notre Dame Basilica with its glowing blue ceiling and golden altars. It feels like stepping into a cathedral from a fairy tale. Montreal isn't just a place to visit, it's a city you feel. Welcome to Quebec City. Wander through old Quebec, a heritage site where horse-drawn carriages roll past centuries-old stone buildings. Towering above it all is the legendary Chateau Frontenac, one of the most photographed hotels in the world, and it's easy to see why. This castle-like landmark is pure magic. But the adventure doesn't stop in the city. Head out to Farallon National Park, where rugged cliffs, coastal trails, and whale-filled waters await. And for an unforgettable view, stand beneath the towering Cap d'Arosiers lighthouse, the tallest in Canada. Here you can watch the waves crash against the rocky shore. Quebec City is a perfect mix of culture and wild beauty, a true wonder of Canada. On Canada's wild and beautiful west coast, you'll find Vancouver, a city where glass towers meet mountains and urban life blends effortlessly with the outdoors. Start your adventure in Stanley Park, one of the world's greatest urban green spaces. Walk or bike the seawall for jaw-dropping views of the ocean, the forest, and the city skyline all in one frame. Just across the water, Granville Island is a creative hub full of artisan shops, floating homes, live music, and food market. Glide across the iconic Lions Gate Bridge, where the city meets the sea and the mountains rise in the distance like giants watching over it all. Vancouver is the perfect blend of big city energy and wild Pacific beauty. Tiny but beautiful, Peggy's Cove is a peaceful fishing village in Nova Scotia. It is a place tucked along the rocky coast, where time slows down and the ocean never stops moving. Here, colorful fishing cabins line the shore. Weathered boats bob gently in the harbor, and a scent of salty Atlantic air fills your lungs. Waves crash against giant granite boulders as you approach the iconic Peggy's Point Lighthouse, one of the most photographed landmarks in Canada, standing tall since 1915. It's a beacon of maritime history and coastal beauty. Peggy's Cove may be small, but it holds a special kind of magic, the kind that stays with you long after you leave. Welcome to Winnipeg. Right in the heart of Canada lies Winnipeg, a city full of quiet charm, rich history, and surprising beauty. Here is the breathtaking Canadian Museum for Human Rights. With its striking architecture and powerful exhibits, it's more than a museum. It's a moving experience that tells the story of humanity. Wander along the Assiniboine River, where the water winds through the city like a thread connecting nature and community. Just a step away is the serene Assiniboine Park, a peaceful escape filled with gardens, walking trails, and even a zoo. Winnipeg might not be the loudest stop on your journey, but it's one of those Canada travel gems that quietly wins your heart and stays with you. Are you ready to escape into a world of snow-capped peaks and wild adventure? Welcome to Glacier National Park, a high-altitude paradise tucked deep in the Canadian Rockies. This is where sharp mountain spires pierce the sky, and ancient glaciers cling to the cliffs like frozen waterfalls. And for photographers, it's a dream: dramatic light, endless ridgelines, and some of the most breathtaking alpine scenery in Canada. In winter, the park transforms into a snowy wonderland, perfect for skiing, snowshoeing, or simply standing still and soaking in the silence of the mountains. Whether you're here for skiing, snowshoeing, or for panoramic views, Glacier National Park is raw, rugged, and unforgettable, a must-visit for every mountain lover. It's time to trade snow for sunshine. Welcome to Osoyoos, one of the warmest places in Canada and a hidden gem in the heart of the Okanagan Valley. Surrounded by rolling vineyards, desert hills, and crystal-clear water, this place is where summer never seems to end. Venture into the scenic Similkameen Valley, where orchards, wineries, and golden fields stretch 4 miles under the blue sky. Osoyoos proves that Canada travel isn't all about snow and ice. Sometimes it's all about heat and wide-open skies. Way up north, Churchill is one of the few places in the world where you can see polar bears in the wild. This tiny town is known as the polar bear capital of the world. In summer, hop on a beluga boat and glide across Hudson Bay, where thousands of friendly beluga whales swim beneath your feet, curious and playful. Walk around the ancient Inukshuk stone, a reminder of the indigenous peoples who've lived in the land for centuries. And explore rocky landscapes where time feels frozen. With its Arctic wildlife, northern lights, and powerful silence, Churchill is more than a destination. It's a window into the raw, untouched wonders of Canada. Welcome to Gros Morne National Park. This place feels like stepping into another world, one sculpted by time, wind, and the shifting of continents. Here, towering cliffs rise above ancient fjords, Deep lakes shimmer in the quiet morning light, and glacial valleys stretch endlessly toward the horizon. Take a boat ride through the epic fjords of western Brook Pond, where cliffs soar over 2,000 feet above you, silent, still, and breathtaking. Whether you're chasing waterfalls, listening to the wind sweep through alpine meadows, or watching the sun dip behind a mountain ridge, Morne is a masterpiece of wild Canadian beauty, and a place to truly feel small in the best possible way. Welcome to Maligne Lake. With its crystal-clear turquoise waters, soaring snow-dusted peaks, and endless sky, this lake feels like it was painted by nature's finest brush. Paddle out by kayak or canoe, and you'll feel the stillness settle around you. The only sounds are your paddle cutting through the water and the call of distant birds echoing through the valley. Surrounded by untouched wilderness, Maligne Lake is a haven for photographers, hikers, and dreamers alike, a peaceful reminder of the power and beauty of wild places. Welcome to Waterton Lakes National Park. Keep your eyes wide. You might spot a herd of bison grazing peacefully in the distance. What makes Waterton special is that it's quieter, less crowded, but just as jaw-dropping as the Rockies' more famous parks. It's the kind of place that feels like a secret, shared only with those who go looking for it. Our next stop is Kluane National Park and Reserve, a land of towering mountains, endless forests, and silence that stretches for miles. Here, you can camp beneath ancient spruce trees, listen to the wind whistle through the valley, and wake up to the sound of nothing but birds and the crackling of your fire. Look up. Those aren't hills. You're standing in the shadow of some of the tallest mountains in Canada, including Mount Logan, the country's highest peak. This is real wilderness, raw and humbling, and it's one of the greatest natural wonders of Canada. Finally, we end our journey in the great northern frontier, Whitehorse, the gateway to the Yukon. Surrounded by snowy peaks and endless sky, this rugged town is where wilderness and wonder walk hand in hand. The Yukon is one of the last great wild places on Earth, and Whitehorse is where the adventure begins, or ends. So there you have it, the most beautiful places in Canada, all in stunning 4K. From coast to coast, Canada travel is full of adventure, beauty, and surprises. Which wonder of Canada will you explore next? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more travel video 4K adventures.